1986. You just heard the song from American Anthem theme song. It was a gymnastics movie back then when I was 16 years old. And I actually used that song for a gymnastics routine on the floor exercise, and I placed first. I placed first for my team, my parents, myself, all the little girls that looked up to me back at the acrobat school. That was a great day. It was a great day for a lot of reasons, but I'll tell you this story. My parents couldn't afford gymnastics school for me, so in order for me to go, I had to find my own way. I had to pay for it, and it was very expensive, even back then. So I worked 2 jobs over the summer, and I took up extra babysitting jobs during school, and I paid for my own way to go to gymnastics club for 1 year, and 1 year only. I also was 16 years old. I was working on getting my driver's license, but I didn't have a car, and this gymnastic club was 45 minutes away from my hometown in Avon Lake. So I had to find a ride. Luckily, my neighbor had a 10-year-old daughter who attended that gymnastics school. And it just so happened we went on the same day each week. So I caught a ride. All I had to do was pay half the gas. I don't know if you know anything about gymnastics or floor routines. Maybe you have children in gymnastics. But you practice, and you practice, and you practice it some more, and you dream it in your dreams until you get it perfectly. When you go from one edge to the mat to the other edge, you go with full force. You run as hard as you can. You do your round-off back handspring into a double back twist, and you don't think a second. You don't think a second about doubting yourself. You can't second guess that. You just got to go. Otherwise, you're going to hurt yourself. Who would have thought that that 16-year-old, very peppy and determined girl had it all figured out? My lead journey has taught me a very important theme. My voice adds value. My voice adds value. I'm a 49-year-old oncology nurse, director, and today I self-doubt a lot. I worry. I worry what you're all thinking of me right now. I'm one of those loyalists. I think we have a couple in the group. And see, I'm worried what you're thinking right now, so I'm pausing. So, thank you. Sorry. So I process things. I know this. So my 360, just like everyone else's 360, it put a lot of mirrors in front of my face. I got things back like she's quiet, she's timid, she's shy. Wish she'd speak up more. Wish we knew what was on her mind. I'm a processor. Well, back to the shy and timid. I don't think my husband would agree with any of those things. But I am a processor of information. I take it all in. I scramble it. I detail it out. And then before I can get anything out, I practice it. I practice it. I want to say it perfectly. I don't want people to judge me. I'm going to worry what they think. That's what makes me comfortable, is to process it. But what I've learned as a leader is that we have to lead in the gray. We have to spontaneously react to things that affect our patients now. We're not always afforded time to process and practice. So I've been working on this, and I'm still working on it, as you can see today, of clearing out the clutter and quit self-talking so much to myself. I find that if I get rid of the self-doubt and wipe away the worry that I put on myself and power through and spring through for other things that matter. And I have a lot that matters to me. I'm in cancer. I work for my cancer patients. I work to make a better experience. I have a lot of things to speak up about. So I will continue to work on this because I know my voice adds value. Thank you.